How you doing out there? Yes, I want to welcome you to another episode of Getting Stoned with your host, Mr. Stone Bukowski. I appreciate you being here, sending so much love and gratitude out to all y'all. Yes, and a big hug. Always gotta give a big hug. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Woo. So much to be grateful for. So many blessings. Yes. I appreciate all y'all. I send lots of positivity to you. If you're struggling in any way, shape, or form, know you are not alone. You are not alone. And if you're feeling irate, yeah, spread some of that good vibe. Share it in the world. One love, y'all. One love, y'all. That's what it is. That's how it be. Forever and ever for you and a me. Yes. All right, let's hop on into it, man. I'm not going to ramble on here any longer. We're going to read from some I read from this book not too long ago on this show, and I'm just going to come right back onto it. Yeah, it's been tripping me out. I picked it up a few weeks back, and I've been rereading it. So we're going to take a little taste of this one again. This is Straw Dogs. Yeah, by Mr. John Gray. This is a little taste called The Ultimate Dream. In Buddhist meditation, the adept peels away the veils of habit that shroud our senses by a practice of bare attention. Buddhists believe that by the refinement of attention, we can attain insight into reality, the momentary, vanishing world that ordinary attention simplifies and makes palatable to us. In order to help us live, the mind censors the senses, but as a result, we inhabit a world of shadows. As the contemporary Buddhist meditation teacher Gun Ratana has put it, our human perceptual habits are remarkably stupid. We tune out 99% of the sensory stimuli we actually receive, and we solidify the remainder into discrete mental objects. Then we react to those mental objects in programmed, habitual ways. The Buddhist ideal of awakening implies that we can sever our links with our evolutionary past. We can raise ourselves from the sleep in which other animals pass their lives. Our illusions dissolved, we need no longer suffer. This is only another doctrine of salvation, subtler than that of the Christians, but no different from Christianity in its goal of leaving our animal inheritance behind. But the idea that we can rid ourselves of animal illusion is the greatest illusion of all. Meditation may give us a fresher view of things, but it cannot uncover them as they are in themselves. The lesson of evolutionary psychology and cognitive science is that we are descendants of a long lineage, only a fraction of which is human. We are far more than the traces of other humans have left in us. Our brains and spinal cords are encrypted with traces of far older worlds. Even the deepest contemplation only recalls us to our unreality. Seeing that the self we take ourselves to be is illusionary does not mean seeing through it to something else. It is more like surrendering to a dream. To see ourselves as figments is to awake, not to reality, but to a lucid dream. a false awakening that has no end. That we cannot awaken from our dream is recognized in Taoism. This indigenous Chinese folk religion encompasses many traditions, a popular cult of magic and ritual, and meditative and sexual practices used by yogis and alchemists in the pursuit of longevity or immortality. The best known Taoist text by Lao Tzu has been read in Western countries as a manual for mystics and anarchists. In fact, it is more of an anthology, a hybrid collection of cryptic verses in which the barriers between logic and poetry melt away, and in the moral manual emerges of statecraft and personal survival in troubled times. The other great Taoist collection, the Chang Tzu, parts of which may actually derive from a philosopher poet who lived in China in the 4th century, comes closer to being a mystical text. But the mystical vision it expresses is quite different from any found in Western countries or in India. Chang Tzu is as much a skeptic as a mystic. The sharp dichotomy between appearance and reality that is central in Buddhism is absent. And so is the attempt to transcend the illusions of everyday existence. Chang Tzu sees human life as a dream, but he does not seek to awaken from it. In a famous passage, he writes of dreaming he was a butterfly, and not knowing on awakening whether he is a human being who has dreamt of being a butterfly, or a butterfly dreaming he is a human being. Once upon a time, I, Chang Tzu, dreamt I was a butterfly, flitting around and enjoying myself. I had no idea I was Chang Tzu. Then suddenly I woke up and was Chang Tzu again. But I could not tell, had I been Chang Tzu dreaming I was a butterfly, or a butterfly dreaming I was Chang Tzu. However, there must be some sort of difference between Chang Tzu and the butterfly. We call this the transformation of things. Unlike the Buddha, A.C. Graham explains, Chang Tzu did not seek to awaken from the dream. He dreamt of dreaming more lucidly. Buddhists awaken out of dreaming. Chang Tzu wakes up to dreaming. Awakening to the truth that life is a dream need not mean turning away from it. It may mean embracing it. If life is a dream implies that no achievement is lasting, it also implies that life can be charged with the wonder of dreams, that we drift spontaneously through events that follow a logic different from that of everyday intelligence, that fears and regrets are as unreal as hopes and desires. Chang Tzu admits no idea of salvation. There is no self and no awakening from the dream of self. When we dream, we do not know we are dreaming. And in the middle of a dream, we interpret a dream within it. Not until we wake do we know that we were dreaming. Only at the ultimate awakening shall we know that this is the ultimate dream. We cannot be rid of illusions. Illusion is our natural condition. Why not accept it? Ooh, man, that gave me goosebumps. Yeah. Chang Tzu was boy, was that brother nice. Ooh, yeah. Laying so much wisdom down. Damn. Am I dreaming? Am I a dream? No doubt about it. Ah, Straw Dogs by Mr. John Gray. Check it out. Chang Su and Lao Tzu, two brothers that have been incredibly oh gosh, I don't know, just such a blessing in my life. They lived many, 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 many moons ago, but yet, as wisdom keepers, they have continued to vibe in the human realm. All right, so it's been a minute since I tapped into this brother. Yeah, I met him. I need to try to link up with him again and sit down and just talk story. So this brother's name is Jude Angelini, and I'm gonna read from his book titled Finn. This is called Hello, It's Me. I'm in the freezer aisle for 20 minutes trying to figure out the right ice cream to bring to Gabby's mom's. She's a Muslim and don't like me. She'd know I'm coming for dinner and make me wait on the porch for 15 minutes while everyone else was inside just to wrap her head. I'm looking for spumoni, what I grew up eating with my nani and nono, but we're not on the east side and they ain't have it. I don't want nothing boring like chocolate or vanilla. I finally settled on Rocky Road. I figured everybody likes that shit. I show up and put it on the table. It's like I put a dead baby in the kitchen. Everyone goes silent. I'm like, what? Gabby pulls me to the side. We don't eat Rocky Road. How come? Because of the marshmallows. I say, who the fuck doesn't like marshmallows? She says, they have gelatin in them. I go, I ain't know that, but isn't that just horse hoofs? She shakes her head. They use pig too. I'm exasperated. How the hell am I supposed to know that, Gab? I'm not a fucking food expert or some sociologist. That's some shit you could have told me before I went to the grocery store. I go back in the kitchen. They threw the ice cream in the trash outside. Half the family is scowling at me. I eat the margarine in silence, and we leave shortly thereafter. Over the years, we mentally beat each other up, break each other's heart, and kill our baby. Our last night together is spent in some San Francisco hotel. The room next to us, a pimp beats his whore. She's screaming and crying in some sick way. It's fitting for us. I remember going to the club and letting bitches box Gabby out because they knew me from Jenna Jones. She tripped. I tell her, chill out. I'm just being cool to my fans. But that wasn't all the way true. Her love wasn't enough. I needed everyone in that bar to like me. It took a while to face that. Denial's not a choice. It's a coping mechanism. So you don't have to change your shitty little world you've created. I spent years beating myself up over the part I played in our relationship. But she got rich off of making up dances over our heartbreak, so I get over it quick. That's why I'm in New York now. She finally made it to the top. I fly out just to see her play. I was there at the beginning rooting her on. It's like going to someone's little leagues, bringing them the food and finally watching them play in the majors. It's been tough since the book came out. She spent years not talking to me. When we finally catch up, I'm still me since I've left Detroit. She's become woke. It makes sense. She's a Muslim lesbian now. Inclusivity is good for business. She's policing my language. I go see her play and I cry. It's so good. After the show, we're catching up. Her and her mom are having a tough time. What's good for business ain't always good for family. I'm like, hell no. She's mad because you a lesbian and your girl's a Jew. I'm laughing. She tells me, shut up. I guess white hood kid ain't looking so bad right about now. She playfully shoves me. I'm still cheesing. Well, tell your mama hello for me when you see her. Man, ain't nobody like my brother Jude, man. Damn, he's a fucking fucked up dude. Yeah, in the best of ways. I definitely gotta try to track him down. It'd be nice to see him. He's a hell of a brother. Calls it like it is. Ain't afraid to speak his truth. It's only words, y'all. Gotta be free to say them however we want. Speaking of which, let's jump on into one of my favorite poets of all time. Yeah. Mr. Charles Bukowski. Oh, this brother, man. You know, you could read any poem of his, it's gonna tear you up. How about this one? I know you. You with long hair, legs crossed high, sitting at the end of the bar. You like a butcher knife against my throat, as the nightingale sings elsewhere, while laughter mingles with the roach's kiss. I know you as the piano player in the restaurant who plays badly. His mouth, a tiny cesspool, and his eyes little wet rolls of toilet paper. You rode behind me on my bicycle as I pumped toward Venice as a boy. I knew you were there. Even in that brisk wind, I smelled your breath. I knew you in the love bed as you whispered lies of passion while your nails dug me into you. I saw you adored my crowds in Spain while pigtail boys with swords colored the sun for your glory. I saw you complete the circle of friend, enemy, celebrity, and stranger as the fox ran through the sun carrying its heart in its mouth. Those madmen I fought in the back alleys of bars were you. You, yes, heard Plato's last words. Not too many mornings ago, I found my old cat in the yard. Dry tongue stuck out awry, as if it had never belonged. Eyes tangled, eyelids soft yet. I lifted her, daylight shining upon my fingers and her fur, my ignorant existence roaring against the hedges and the flowers. I know you. You wait while the fountains gush and the scales weigh. You tiresome daughter of a bitch, come on in. The door is open. This one's titled Eating My Senior Citizens Dinner at the Sizzler. Between 2 and 5 p.m. any day and any time on Sunday and Wednesday, it's 20% off for us old dogs approaching the sunset. It's strange to be old and not feel old, but I glance in the mirror, see some silver hair, concede that I look misplaced at a rock concert. I eat alone. The other oldies are in groups, a man and a woman, a woman and a woman, 3 old women, another man and a woman. It's 4:30 p.m. on a Tuesday, and just 5 or 6 blocks north is the cemetery on a long sloping green hill. A very modern place with the markers flat on the ground. It's much more pleasant for passing traffic. The young waitress moves among us, filling our cups, again with lovely poisonous caffeine. We thank her and chew on, some with our own teeth. We wouldn't lose much in a nuclear explosion. One good old boy talks on and on about what he's not too sure. Well, I finish my meal, leave a tip. I have the last table by the exit door. As I'm about to leave, I'm blocked by an old girl in a walker, followed by another old girl whose back is bent like a bow. Their faces, their arms, their hands are like parchment, as if they had already been embalmed, but they leave quietly. As I made ready to leave again, I'm blocked this time by a huge wheelchair. The back tilted low, it's almost like a bed. A very expensive mechanism, an awesome and glorious receptacle. The chrome glitters and the thick tires are air inflated. And the lady in the chair and the lady pushing it look alike. Sisters, no doubt. One's lucky, gets to ride, and they go by again, very white. And then I rise, make it to the door, into stunning sunlight, make it to the car, get in, roar the engine into life, rip it into reverse. With a quick back turn of squealing tires, I slam to a bouncing halt, rip the wheel right, feed the gas, go from first to second, spin into a gap of traffic, and quickly into third, fourth. I'm up to 50 miles an hour in a flash, moving through them. Who can turn the stream of destiny? I light a cigarette, punch on the radio, and a young girl sings. Put it where it hurts, Daddy. Make me love you. Ah, Buck. He's so damn good. You are the man, Charles. You are the fucking man. One more, here we go. This was titled, It's Strange. It's strange when famous people die, whether they have fought the good fight or the bad one. It's strange when famous people die, whether we like them or not. They are like old buildings, old streets, things and places that we are used to, which we accept simply because they're there. It's strange when famous people die. It's like the death of a father or a pet cat or dog. And it's strange when famous people are killed or when they kill themselves. The trouble with the famous is that they must be replaced, and they can never quite be replaced. And that gives us this unique sadness. It's strange when famous people die. The sidewalks look different, and our children look different, and our bedmates, and our curtains, and our automobiles. It's strange when famous people die. We become troubled. Mr. Charles Bukowski. Woo, thank you, sir. Yes. Thank you, Jude Angelini. Thank you, Mr. John Gray. I appreciate all y'all. And I am most grateful to all you folks out there who are listening right now. I'm not afraid to say it. I love you. Yes, I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Let's have another hug. How about it? I just don't think people hug nearly enough. We're all so afraid these days. Afraid of ourselves, afraid of each other, afraid of the bad guy, afraid of the weather, afraid of the economy, afraid of the enemy, afraid of the neighbor. Fuck all that fear. Nah, it ain't serving us no how. Remember this. So long as you do not fear the fear cannot control you. So long as you know that you are never the fear that you feel. Ever. The fear cannot define you. Don't fall for it, y'all. The fear is just like clouds in the sky. It's all just passing weather. Yes. And let's do a little song. Music is life. And then we'll get on out of here. Yeah, I know I've done this one before, at least once or twice, but yeah, it is what it is. It's a song by Foo Fighters. I'm on way more way. I'm the one that drives away and follows you back home. I'm a street light shining, I'm a wildlife blind, burning all alone. It's times like these, learning to love again. It's times like these, learning again. It's times like these, love again. It's times like these, time and time again. I'm a new day rising, I'm a brand new sky to hang the stars upon tonight. I'm a little divided. Do I lay on or run away and leave it all behind? It's times like these you learn to love again. It's times like these, done again. It's times like these you learn to love again. It's times like these, time and time again. It's times like these, time and time again. It's times like these, time and time again. Yes. It's times like these, time and time again, y'all. It's times like these we need to learn to love again. Thank you so much for stopping on by. May the sun shine brightly upon you. May you know you are loved beyond belief. Yes, you are. Until next time, this is Charles Bukowski saying,